I got a great show for you tonight. I got a great headliner, and I will get her name right before the end of the show. But to start with, I have some comics, don't I? And I do remember who it is. I traveled with him last night down to Niagara Falls. We had a fantastic time. He's one of our newer comics here on the scene. Can you please make some noise for Hamilton's own Jamie Hoffing, everyone?
All right, Levity, let's go. Come on, like, Leafs playing tonight, Jay's playing tonight, but you guys are the real fans being here. So give it up for yourselves. Like, real fans of comedy. Come on, let's do this. So, yeah, this first bit probably just goes to that guy over there because I got the memo and I'm like just working. I don't get to work from home anymore. I got the memo, boss asked us to come back. They say it was due to like lack of productivity, but I know there were studies out there that said that productivity was up when we were working from home. And I know I was productive, but when I say productive, I actually mean writing 3 emails, making a Caesar, and calling it a day at 10:30, just so I could actually fill out productivity surveys. So you work from home people, you're welcome. So the one thing I'm gonna miss working from home, but you know the one thing I'm not gonna miss is doing dishes. Constant dishes all the time. Did you ever feel like this when we were working from home during the pandemic? It was like evening and morning, just dishes. It was like breakfast, dishes, lunch, dishes, dinner, dishes. It was just dishes. So I ended up getting like fed up and just not doing dishes for a whole month. And so basically it was just like pots and pans, bowls and plates, just covered in food in every sauce color imaginable. Like it was the absolute kitchen chaos. My kitchen looked like the Muppet Swedish Chef hosted a Diddy party. That's how chaotic it was. So I found a life hack where I needed to clean my apartment, and I discovered that what motivates me is me writing 1-star negative Google reviews of my apartments. So I occasionally go on on the computer and sorry, I'm just like, lesson from last night, I was like, move the microphone, it's in your face. Anyway, sorry, ADHD. I started writing reviews and it was basically, Jamie's apartment is ungodly. Please send that place back to hell and burn it to the ground. And that actually sufficed and helped. However, my friends and family started leaving their own reviews. Oh no. So my friends started writing like, Jamie's is a toxic waste dump. Please wear a hazmat suit while entering. It looks like the Swedish Chef had a Diddy party in there. And then like, my mother ended up writing, and she just wrote in all caps, yes. I'm like, what does that mean? Like, either she's admitting my place is full, like, I live in filth, or she actually knows what a Diddy reference is. So now that I'm back in the office, I need to use the work washroom, and I have no idea what the hell is going on in there, because like, every morning, it's, every morning I walk up to the urinal, and there are pubes everywhere. It's like on the porcelain cupboard. Like I'm just thinking of like somebody just like walks up, unzips, and a confetti cannon of pubes just like shoots out. So basically it's this. Zip, poof, pubes. And I'm sorry for getting my imaginary pubes in your food. I'm sure that's not kosher. I've been looking for, trying to get into the housing market. I've been looking at condos, and wow, those things are way too small and way too unaffordable. I was in, like, I guess they're going for like 400 square feet, $500,000. One time I walked into a condo, and I walked in, and it was just basically, the only place to put your bed was the kitchen, right? And so I'm like, the description actually said like, enjoy spectacular sunrises while you enjoy breakfast in bed. I didn't know breakfast in bed meant turning the stove on with your toes to make bacon and eggs. Like, I know Anne Frank is gonna walk in and be like, oh, this might be too tight for me. So, you know, my realtor brought up the fact, he's like, Jamie, these are actually unaffordable. So we've actually made plans to go to Canadian Tire this weekend and see what a Coleman 10 costs. And you know what? I'm unsure about buying it, but I know 5 years from now, I'm gonna be at a dinner party with friends and going like, really should have bought that tent. Really should have gone to that tent market of 2025. Could have got some like a wicked waterfront by the creek. So I've noticed I've been gaining weight, getting a little bit of a tummy. It's probably because I got out of a toxic narcissistic relationship. And when you're in one of those relationships, you are in the best mental and physical shape of your life. First, you get your PhD in forensic psychology with all the gaslighting and mood swings. Then you have the agility and defense of like a professional boxer with all the hands and like objects being thrown your way. And then you're in your peak strength and conditioning with all the makeup hate sex that you're having. Fuck, I miss it. Hate's a great motivator to get in shape. So I'm gonna leave you with this. Have you guys seen the thefts that are happening at the LCBO these days? I'm angry about it. Like guys just like coming into the store, stuffing their hockey bags full of like booze, and then just walking out the door past the guy with the shirt that says security. And I'm like, maybe, hey, like, you know what? I know they're instructed not to use like force, but maybe use the force, like show some effort. But I want justice, and this is how we're going to do it. So basically, next time you see this happen, we're gonna box them in, and with the grocery carts, we're gonna take the nearest beer can, and we're just gonna start pelting them with them. And so some countries actually have like stonings, but I say we give them a good old Canadian canning. Like how about the tried and true like Canuck Chuck, or as I like to call it, like the LCBO. Anyways, I'm Jamie Hoffing.
Jamie Hoffing, everyone, let him hear it. He's very new. I don't think he's got 20 sets under his belt, you know? And you just see his jokes developing, and it's great to see. I remember the first time I heard that joke about the pubes. I thought to myself, well, it's a public washroom. How does he know that the pubes are all from one person? And then I thought, don't ever say that out loud. Jamie's also a graduate of the Beginners Comedy Workshop that we have here, run by Scott Falconbridge. Find out more details about that on the website.